Hey Clashers, Billius here. Play like a wizard. I've got 6 really cool Townhall 10 3 stars today, 5 of them from Testudo in one war against Iran Ban and one by Nexus. But before I get into those, I just want to talk about the state of Townhall 10 offense. I noticed that the Champions War League, with clans like WHF and other well-known fair play war clans, so far has a hit rate of about 12% as far as Townhall 10s 3-starring other Townhall 10s, and I think that speaks to the fact that after the update, Townhall 10 is really a tough place to war or multi with the offense that's available. So as I go through these attacks, keep in mind Townhall 10 attacks are not that common, and you can see here as I browse through this war, Testudo had a very good war, had some excellent attacks, but not all these bases are high-level bases, and so you can expect more 3 stars as you go down to lower Townhall 10s. Well, we've got a 6-pack today, 6 cool attacks on Townhall 10 bases. We've got a Penta Lavaloon, which is cool because he exploited the fact the base had its expos down. And then we've got an attack, a GoBoHo with a couple of witches. It goes against an almost identical base, so you can see both a ground and an air attack on a similar base. Followed by the ever-common bowler healer attack, and then some queen walk attacks with GiBoWitch, and then some more queen walks with GoWiVa, and finally a cool attack using a giant king kill squad with baby drags you got to check out. Today I just want to showcase the diversity of Townhall 10 3 stars and also how important queen walk has proven to be in many attacks. I really love this attack. First time I saw it I thought, wow, I got to get this on the channel. Penta Lavaloon, and I love how he identified that he had an opportunity with the expos pointed down, as you can see in the red circles. Now take a look at the air defenses. There's one at the top, which is going to be the back of this attack, but look at the 3 that I've circled in the lower part of the base that are vulnerable to a quick attack with lavas. And also notice the air sweepers pointing north at the south end. So this gives a real opportunity, and he's going to be bringing in those 5 lava hounds as I showed with the brown arrows, followed by about 24 loons, I believe, and you got to check this out. Let's slow down the deployment at the start so you can see how he's deployed the 5 hounds with the loons in behind. He's sending 3 in against those double air defenses on the right with a pack of loons. He's also got 2 on the left air defense. Now notice that with the queen so close to the air defense, there's an opportunity for the pups to explode and help take out the queen. And that's the ideal situation for a queen. If she's near a hound that's popping and you can get a rage on those pups, you can take out that queen pretty quickly. Here we go. That first rage helped take out the queen. Now a rage on either corner of the ring together with a freeze. And they're heading directly to the town hall area with the Teslas. Pups everywhere. With a Penta Lavaloon, you're talking a lot of pups helping to work on the base. And notice how quickly this is all happening. I slowed down the start of this attack, but it's a very fast-moving attack despite the fact that loons are a pretty slow troop. Now the heroes really just played a support role on this attack. You can see the queen at the top. Now I want to show you something that I think is really cool. I love how the pups are going to revenge their mom that got killed, and they form what I call the circle of death. What a great way to end an attack. Look at this circle of death over that dark storage. 3 stars. Now over to the Testudo War and attack on number 14, and check out this strategy. Similar type of base as I just showed. Now Gino's going to use a queen walk to sweep in, break into the base, that yellow arrow. And then we're going to see a bowler walk with witches following that blue arrow and then entering the base down near the south. You got to watch it. Great attack. Starting the queen walk at the top can deal with a fairly serious clan castle troop, the dragon, together with the poisons. So that's an important key to getting a 3-star right there if you can do it. Now also critical to this attack is the decision to get the queen into the base. Now a rage with the healers. And she's going to walk down that left aisle, as I pointed out. Now we're starting with some giants and wizards to help clear those outside buildings together with a healer. And now here we go. Bowler Witch Walk. How great is this? Planned on a base that is normally very difficult to funnel to the core. So he's just going to walk around this base, taking everything out. There's a rage to help clear that corner. Queen's still moving around the inside. Now here we go with some hogs. And a heal. Now entering the base at the south where all those heavy-duty Teslas are at work. Little rendezvous with the queen walk. A little bowler music. I think you can see there's a lot of synergy and power when you mix up troops with bowlers on a ring base. In this case, wizards and witches. There we go. The ring's almost taken down now. I'm not sure how much of a role that golem played other than to drag a healer along with it. But things are working out well. So there you've seen basically 2 ways to 3-star a base like this, which is pretty popular right now. There's some skeletons near that town hall, but plenty of troops to take it out. Great 3-star by Gino. Well, Dr. P is planning a queen walk starting off to deal with the clan castle, but also clear that side of the funnel. Some wizards to clear the left side of the funnel, and then a main attack of bowler healer going directly through the base. Watch for the jump, freeze, rage over that first infernal. Here we go with the queen walk. A lot of outside junk, so makes a lot of sense. And there's a giant with a baby drag working on that top side. Should be able to lure out the clan castle any moment. Now with that expo training on the queen, got a rage over the healers, helping the queen out. There's poisons. Dragon has to make its way slowly through all those poisons before reaching the queen, who's protected by those healers. And there goes the clan castle. Wizards on the left side of the funnel, taking out those buildings. Nice funneling. And notice, it's really important to try and keep your queen alive, obviously. But here comes the queen to join in the bowler parade. There's the jump, freeze, and any moment there'll be a rage at the town hall. Always need to rage the bowlers in the core on a base like this. Now that single Infernal is causing some problems, but it's within reach of the bowlers, so it's vulnerable. And now with the second Infernal down, there's a really good chance at a 3-star. Bowlers can make their way through these Lego walls. Oh, there's 2 Seeking Air Mines, took out 2 healers. That was tough. But we're still going to make it. Queen ability helps. And I'll just speed up the rest of this attack. Here's an interesting attack by Ali, the first of 2 of his 3-star attacks. And he's going to be using a Queen Walk going down the southeast side, starting with a baby dragon on that isolated bomb tower. Not sure why they put the bomb towers outside, really. And then his main attack is from the southwest. He's going to start with giants and then a team of bowlers and witches heading through that large compartment directly towards the core, using the clan castle as an anchor to draw the troops towards the town hall. Well, those bomb towers sitting outside don't make complete sense to me, but Ali's going to take one out with a baby dragon. And now here we go with the Queen Walk. Going to clear out all those buildings in that compartment. Now notice, for example, the air defense is only 4 spaces away from the Queen, counting the wall. And if it was 5 spaces away, it would be protected from the Queen Walk. Something to think about in base design. And as you can see there, the Queen took it out. And the air defense is one of the key defenses against the healers and the Queen Walk. Now that's a max expo for Townhall 10, causing a lot of grief on the Queen. There she goes. She's used her ability. Now here comes the main attack. Giants heading in. Bowlers on either flank. There's the king. More bowlers going in. And now here comes the witches in behind. Always good to put the witches at the back, but not too far back. You want to get them in right behind the bowlers. There's the first rage. Now with the witches spawning and the bowlers under rage, it's chaos. And there's the poisons against the clan castle troops. Nice timing on the freeze at the back. Now many attackers like myself have trouble deploying all those spells so quickly and accurately, and I have a bit of fat fingers myself. But that's a key to this attack, is the smooth and timely execution and speedy execution of all the spells involved. It just creates a massive, overpowering situation in the core. And now we got the bowlers walking through these large compartments, along with the witches. Really nice attack. You don't always get max bases to demonstrate these attacks, but the strategy is really sound, and I'd recommend trying it if you see a base, anything like this. And don't you love watching this bowler witch walk? I showed it on one of the previous attacks. Very powerful, fun to watch too. All those skeletons spawning ahead, queens at work, bowlers going crazy. Oops, that bowler took an orbit. There goes another one. Fun attacks to watch, I really enjoy this. Great job, Ali, and we're going to look at another attack by Ali in just a minute. But before we do that, I want to show a more classic attack against a classic base. And again, I don't know why people want to use this type of base in war, because more experienced players are going to 3-star it more often than not. Now Green Glow is going to split up his heroes, sending the queen in from the left corner and the king in from the top corner, with his main attack of Valkyries surging through that core. So let's check it out. Now we'll start with the split heroes. Queen with healers on the left. Now keep in mind, the main reason that the queen has healers to protect her is her range is terrific and her DPS, but her hit points are low compared to the king. That's why you always see a queen walk. And she's going to break right in there, and the skeletons are actually trying to slow her down. Here comes the king breaking through on the top with wizards and golems. Golems are absorbing all that fire while the king heads into the base, clearing that part of the corner of the base and helping to create a funnel. And here comes poisons against the clan castle with a baby dragon. King ability, main role there is to be sacrificed and clear that corner. And here we go. It's a Valk party. And there's a jump. Going in, we've got a heal and a rage for the core. Not sure how much value the heal does in the core, but it doesn't hurt. I mean, the Valks are taking a lot of damage. And the key thing is some of them are surviving and they're going to break through that back wall. And the queen walk is still going great. Oh, there's a seeking air mine, took out one of them. But on a lot of these queen walk attacks, the seeking air mines usually are only going to take out one or two healers, and you've still got enough to continue the attack. Valks have done a great job. Look at them, just lined up there. I love it. So there's a Nemesis base, and there's a classic GoWiVa attack by Green Glow. Good job. Before I walk through this last attack, I just want to do a shout out to Centum Testudo. They're the top war clan in the Centum family of 11 clans, and they do some great attacks. They spend a lot of time and effort planning out these attacks, coaching each other, looking at videos. So these attacks don't come easy, and for a fair play family, I really appreciate the quality that they bring in these attacks, and so that I can bring them to my channel and help other Townhall 10s come up with options when they go to war. Testudo is not as well known as a lot of the top war clans in the fair play community, but I think you should keep an eye on them because they're quietly going about their business. Now, although this Townhall 10 base doesn't have top defenses, the strategy is beautiful and I just want to share it. Ali has a circling strategy, 3 stages. He's using a long queen walk going down the right side, that yellow arrow. Then he's using a giant and king kill squad to take out that vulnerable air defense and go after that isolated infernal. And then he has a ring or an arc of baby dragons going in from the north. So let's take a look at this attack and watch how it unfolds. With so many buildings on the outside, including an air sweeper and an air defense, Ali has planned his attack to exploit that. And he's starting with a queen walk, which is perfect. He wants to make sure the queen heads into that group of buildings, so he did a little funneling up at the top. And there goes the first air defense. Now, one of the questions is, can he get at that isolated infernal? Now the queen's under fire from that infernal. And yes, the queen is taking it out. Now he's got a few backup troops. With so many outside buildings, he wants to use a wizard there to help. You can see the effort that goes into planning on an attack like this. Now there's a baby drag on that elixir collector and army camp down at the west, with some more wizards working on outside buildings, very patiently going about his business. No rush. Here comes the king now. Queen walk is still working. Here comes the giants with a jump. Going to go after the other infernal. And while that's going on, simultaneously we have the arc of baby dregs coming in from the north. I love watching a well-orchestrated attack, and that's what this is. Look at that rage, sending the babies into the town hall. Freeze. Here comes a dragon out of the clan castle, poisons, and a rage again. The babies are taking out that mama drag. I love it. Dragon against dragon attack. And now leaving the Teslas at the bottom all alone. They can't deal with all these baby dragons. And the queen is still doing a great job, still walking around the base. What a great attack. I love the planning that went into this, and I love how well executed it was. I hope you enjoyed these attacks, and although Supercell gives out a badge called Content Creator, and that's what I have, I really am honored by it, but I really look at myself as a content reporter, and in this case I think the thanks, if you enjoyed these attacks, should go out to the attackers in Centum Testudo and Centum Nexus. Now I'm sure I might be reminded in some of the comments from my viewers that these bases are not max bases, and some don't have max infernals, for example. But I think the key here is to look at the overall picture at Townhall 10, the difficulty in getting 3-star attacks, and the fact that these strategies give an inspiration, a spark of an idea on how you might approach bases, whether they're max or not. And in wars nowadays, you often don't see a max base. So for the everyday attacker out there at Townhall 10, I hope what I'm doing is helpful to you and inspires you to try some things out. I look forward to your comments, and as always, I enjoy getting a like on my videos, and you really help me for a small channel to grow if you click subscribe and share it with your friends. Talk to you later. You can support my channel by subscribing and clicking like if you enjoyed the video. I've recommended a few videos here, but remember my video library has over 125 videos covering all sorts of topics from Townhall 9 to Townhall 11, so be sure to check it out. Play like a wizard.